Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pentiment. In the last episode, we were checking in with all of the townsfolk. We learned a bit more about the town's early history from Else, the Cavazels, who were apparently the people who resettled Tassing after the Romans left. Thomas also told us about apparently the Virgin Mary appeared 3 times in Tassing. I don't know how much I believe that. I'm not particularly religious myself, but if the people of Tassing believe that, then fair play to them. Now, I still have a few more people to talk to. We are currently making our way up to the Abbey to speak to Gertrude, so if there are any conversations on the way there, I'll put them in, but otherwise, I'll see you when we reach the Abbey. Oh, hello. But it's still so beautiful here, Martha. One more moment. All right, take your time. Oh, hello, Magdalene. Dad, look who it is. Good morning, Mistress Druckerin. Hello, Martha. Karl, how are you today? On our usual walk around town. November hasn't grown too cold yet. Dr. Stoll says Dad needs to keep using the leg or the pain will get worse. And I'm getting old. Not so old you can sit around at home telling stories. You listen to your daughter, Karl. You're about the same age as my dad, aren't you? Hasn't he earned a rest? I like Martha. You listen to your daughter, Karl. Hey, you young girls think you're my keeper, is that it? I've always been your keeper, Dad. No arguments from me there. Sounds like you have Martha to thank for your health. You're in a good mood today, I see. Oh, is he normally not this jovial? Sounds like you have Martha to thank for your good health. Oh. Okay, I'm like, this will be remembered. What have I done? What have I done? I thought that's what Werner and his ghastly tools were for. And leeches. God, the leeches. Where does he even find them around here? I have no idea. Ugh, they're horrible. Cold and wriggling just like the doctor's fingers. Dad. He's the kind of man I wish Anton would have grown up to be. Ah, Anton, my poor boy. It's all right, Dad. I'm sorry, Karl. You still miss your son. Well, of course he does. Of course he does. I'm sorry, Karl. It's not your fault, Magdalene. Just a babe, then. I can't... It's my fault that he died. It's not, Dad. You know it's not. He shouldn't have been with me that night. Oh, shit. He was killed on the night of the riot. I said this before. I had hoped that maybe Anton, because the image we have of Anton, it was him in Act 2. It was him in Act 2, so he couldn't have survived much beyond that. And I was hopeful that maybe, like, the year after the riot, he became ill. And he died of pneumonia or something like that. Because otherwise, the soldiers had said, like, any boys or men will kill. And so because Karl was out, his son was out. And the soldiers killed him. Can you imagine the guilt? You survive the riot, but your son doesn't. Can you imagine the guilt that would stem from that? Jeez. He shouldn't have been with me. He shouldn't have been with me that night. He shouldn't have. I was a fool. What happened? I know I was there, but all I remember is the flames. Oh, this is... This just feels like cruelty. He's having an emotional moment. And we're saying like, oh, describe it in detail. That's cruel. That's cruel. The abbey was engulfed in flames. The heat, you wouldn't believe it, seared the hair off my eyebrows. I was bleeding. Anton tried to drag me out of the fight. Oh, no. I was thinking maybe they got separated. Maybe they got separated in all of the chaos. And a soldier ran Anton through. And then Karl came upon the body later. No, Anton was trying to save him. Jesus. I was bleeding. Anton tried to drag me out of the fight. Then that godforsaken Lands Knight stepped between us. I hope he burns in hell. I can't even imagine what that was like. How old were you during the revolt, Martha? I still think of my mother every day. Nothing can make up for a loss like that. I mean, we know that Martha was little. I guess getting her memories of it. How old were you during the revolt, Martha? 7 or so? I didn't understand what was happening. Someone brought Dad home in the middle of the night. It was dark, confusing. There was screaming outside. Mum and a couple of the men who brought Dad in were trying to patch up the wound, but it wouldn't stop bleeding. She kept shouting, "Where's Anton? Where's Anton?" There was blood on the floor. You cried so much you threw up. We couldn't get you to stop. I couldn't understand where Anton had gone. Dad tried to explain, but... Martha, my dear, enough of that. I'm so sorry, my God. I'm so sorry. How did you go on? Did I? I don't know. Some nights I think I'm there still. The abbey is always burning. My Helena passed not long after. I was left alone with Martha to care for. May the Lord bless and keep her. Just wait for him to continue. I had to keep going for Martha. And somehow, my daughter grew into a wonderful woman, despite it all. I suppose that was all Helena's doing. Dad. If I'm any good, it's because of you. Thank you for telling me about that night, Karl. Martha, I'm sorry I asked you to relive all that again. Ooh. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm more inclined to apologise. I'm sorry I asked you to relive all that again. No. It needs to be told. We can't let people forget. Not here, not anywhere else. The abbey burned. People died. We have to remember. And our children have to remember because when no one remembers any longer, then they will all truly be dead. It's time we continued with the walk, Dad. Yes, dear. I'm feeling much more alive now. Be well, you two. Oh, I wonder... This will be remembered, that when that cropped up, I wonder if that has to do... Because we encouraged Martha to join the Poor Clares. So I wonder if that's... Maybe now she's reconsidering, oh shit, I'm all my dad has. Maybe that's what that ties into. Oh... Damn. Damn, what a story. Oh, hello. God damn it! Not you as well! Hi, Mags. Sorry I can't talk for long right now. Magdalene. Hi, Killian. What's keeping you doing? Magdalene! Oh, of course, Magdalene. I didn't mean to be impolite. It's all right. What's keeping you so busy? You've more courtesy than Otts and Apollo put together. Like, it's fine. You apologised. You corrected yourself. Like, I would assume that Otts is probably in here pretty frequently, saying like, "Oh, Mags won't let me call her Mags." Blah blah blah. Like, that's probably where he's picked it up. It's all right. What's keeping you so busy? You know, it's almost December. Preparing for the festivities is a busy time. And Dad can't do it all alone. He pretends to be strong, but I think some of it's an act. He's growing older and sadder. I imagine he misses your mum. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. I imagine he misses your mum. Yeah, I miss her too. He doesn't talk about her much anymore. I think he's ashamed. I'm not, though. She was still my mum. You're right not to be ashamed. People say she did many bad things. Yeah, she was engaging in an affair, at the very least. She admitted to that. And she may or may not have killed someone. I mean, who cares what people say? That's his mum. That's his mum at the end of the day. You're right not to be ashamed. Thanks. That means a lot. Everyone does bad things sometimes, you know. When the monks were around, they told us all about God's forgiveness. Volslav talks about it a lot too. So that's what I try to do. Forgive. You've got a kind heart, Killian. What if the bad things someone does are serious? How old is Killian? Can we marry him? Like, if we have to marry anyone in town, can we marry Killian? I like him. I like him. You've got a kind heart, Killian. Maybe. I just do what I think is right. How's your mural coming along, anyway? One step at a time. Learning about the history of Tassing is a challenge. At least you can read in other languages. What if there's a history of Tassing in one of those books that no one here knows about? Hardly. I don't think this town has ever been important enough. Suppose so. Oh, I'm sorry, Magdalene. I really have to get back to work. Be well. Yeah, if we had to marry anyone here, like, Killian is, like, a great choice. He's sweet, he's got a good work ethic, he's in line to inherit a tavern. Who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you? Casimires. Oh! Can't talk. I'm sorry, I see. Yes, I am going to voice all of the ellipses. I'm Kazimierz, musician with Alexander. I'm Magdalene Druckerin. I live here in town. Are you Polish? I take it you're not the singer. Do you mind if I ask what happened to your voice? Let's ask where he's from. Are you Polish? Yes, from Kalli's. All right, I won't take up any more of your time. What are you two doing in Tassing? Yeah, what are you two doing in Tassing? I enjoy voicing ellipses, it's silly. Ask Alexander, sorry. All right, I won't take up any more of your time. Thanks. God bless you. Okay, hello. You're addressed poshly. I'll give you posh voice. Ah, hello. Are you one of the burgers? My men and I are in need of refreshments. And no, I just live nearby. There are two burgers, Nico and Killian. I'm neither of them. No, I just live nearby. I'm Magdalene Druckerin. Ah, from the print shop we passed on the way into town? Yes, it's my father's. Yes, I'm running it for my father while he's recovering from an injury. We don't need to go into that with strangers. Yes, it's my father's. Not much business for a print shop at this time of year, is there? Nor for a land house. It looks like the travel has all but dried up. It happens every autumn. How did you wind up here? You don't look like a merchant. Yeah, this is going to be something that happens every year. How did you wind up here? You don't look like a merchant. No, I should think not. No, this was just a stop on my way back to Wurzburg from Padua. I am Alexander. This is my partner, Kazimierz. We are musicians by trade, travellers by necessity. We just purchased a new instrument for Kazimierz in Padua. That is not a misspelling. Their luthiers are extraordinary. We're heading back to Wurzburg for the Christmas celebration. Quite an important competition there for the Meister singers. The weather turned rotten so quickly. The rain has been awful, and the roads through the passes have been all mud. I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the competition now. If the passes do close before we're able to move on, will they open up soon? Never lose hope. Is March soon? I'm afraid not. Once the pass is snowed in, you're going to be waiting a while. Yeah, I'm afraid not. Once the pass is snowed in, you're going to be waiting a while. I was afraid you'd say that. I suppose I should plan for us to stay here through the winter. Sorry, Kaz. It's all right. Do the people here like music? Yes, of course. Have you ever been someplace where people didn't like music? I think it depends on the music. Yeah, of course. Excellent. Then we will endeavour to entertain you and your neighbours with our songs. I look forward to hearing it. Good luck to you. Yeah, I look forward to hearing it. Thank you. Until then. Yeah, this is something new and interesting in Tassing. That's fun. We could get Christmas carols. Hey. Oh, hello. Everyone here has something to say. Hello, Magdalene. What brings you to my humble inn? I'm on my way to the Abbey. Can a place named the Golden Hand be considered humble? I would assume this is, I didn't put this together before, but it's the artifact at the Abbey is the Hand of St. Marit, so the Golden Hand. Ah. Yeah, I never thought about that before. I'm on my way to the Abbey. I thought it would be helpful to explore the ruins for the mural. Ah, Kirsau. It was an impressive sight in its day. A shame you never got to see it. Lots of history to be uncovered there, no doubt. You mind yourself in that place. Could collapse any day now. Did Lancelot run from the magician Malduk when Eric and Wellmain were in peril? Don't worry, Nico, I'll be careful. I can take it. I have to. Did Lancelot run from the magician Malduk when Eric and Wellmain were in peril? I can't say that I know the man. I suppose not. No, he didn't run. He was brave in the face of terrible danger. I hope for your father's sake the dangers you face won't be quite so perilous. Well, you certainly have the spirit for such things. You remind me of Joanna in that. She was headstrong, fierce when she needed to be. The mural is coming along fine otherwise? It's getting there. Plenty of work yet to do. The more I learn, the better it gets. It could always be better. Yet the more I learn, the better it gets. Good, good. Can't say I understand much about art. But we all appreciate the work you're doing, what with your dad's. Well, I won't keep you from your adventure then. Besides, I've the inn to clean. Do you have someone to help you? Good luck with that. Do you have someone to help you? Oh, I don't want to take up your time. Killian will lend a hand. Joanna was good at keeping me straight. She kept this place spotless. If you don't mind me asking, how did you two meet? I was too young when she passed. I don't remember her at all. Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how did you two meet? Oh, memories. We were so young in Passau. It's to the east. I first saw Hannah. Oh, it's a misspelling. Oh, Hannah. Oh, yeah, excuse me. I'm getting a bit confused here. Her full name was Joanna, but he called her Hannah. I think so. I first saw Hannah doing laundry beside the... Let me try that again. I first saw Hannah doing laundry beside the river, just south of the Niddenberg Abbey. The way the sun hit her face off the water, she sparkled. Couldn't get her out of my mind. What did you love most about her back then? How did you come to talk to her? Let him continue. How did you come to talk to her? Luck and providence, you see. No one could tell me who she was at first. Then she appeared at my family's warehouse. We were in the salt trade then. What did you love most about her back then? Yeah, go on. It was the way she walked. She struck such a balance between determination and grace. Let him continue. She was a wit in conversation too, with a bold temperament that shone through every so often. We courted. I spoke to her father, a happy day. You miss her a lot? I do. We didn't have a plan when we married. Then we settled in Tassing. We didn't have a plan when we married. That we settled in Tassing was happenstance. When Killian was old enough to travel, we happened to pass through on our way to Zurich. Why not stay in Passau? Why not stay in Passau? The salt trade was struggling and there was trouble brewing to the east and south. The Lithuanians had started warring with the Muscovites. There were rumours of peasant uprisings. That wasn't unusual at the time, was it? It might not have been unusual, but it's probably scary. So you decided to leave. Not initially. We were going to Zurich for trade. As there was time to spare, we visited Kiersau and, of course, the shrine of the Hand of St. Moritz. Her eyes lit up. She said God had blessed us with an opportunity. The town had no inn then. We proposed the land house to the abbot and he gladly accepted. So the inn was Hannah's idea. No, did I say that? It was a shared dream. No, it was her dream. It was her dream and you went along with it. Hannah and I were happy. So happy. Those first years must have been hard. Oh, they were impossible. Would you believe the money it takes to build a land house? Still, they were good years. God laughs in the face of mortal plans. And then Hannah leaped into the arms of that fucking miller. I didn't know what to do. We had Killian to look after in the land house. I loved her, so I let it happen. Then Otto died. Yeah, then Otto died. And Andreas fucking Mailer couldn't help but get himself involved. Hey! Yes, I did. I did get involved. I stuck my nose where it wasn't wanted. And so the love of my life died for nothing. She wasn't to blame. She didn't kill Otto. I know it. Then who did? I don't know, but it wasn't her. Mailer made a mistake. He didn't know her like I knew her. In the end, Joanna and I, we were both bad people. Bad for each other. Liars and cheats. But that didn't make her a murderer any more than it made me one. Why are you a liar and a cheat? What have you done? What the fuck have you done, sir? Me? I think the miller did it. He hated Otto, and he was sure we all knew. Since he died too, we'll never know the truth. Can you prove that, will you? Since he died too, we'll never know the truth. True. Only God knows who killed Otto. But I've kept you too long with my talking. You have the Abbey to explore after all. It was good talking, Nico. I'll go then. It was good talking, Nico. Thank you for sharing Joanna's story with me Thank you for sharing Joanna's story with me. You did me the favour, Magdalene. I won't forget it. Until later. Until then. Oh. Interesting that he says that he was doing wrong in the relationship. Interesting that he calls himself a liar and a cheat. Because I want to know what he was up to. It didn't seem like he was engaging in an affair. Or at least not that I can recall. So what was he doing? Oh, hello. Hello. I should talk to Sister Gertrude, since she was a Benedictine nun at Kiersau before the Poor Clares arrived. She would be able to tell me all about the convent's history for the mural. Indeed. Also, she might have a way of getting us in there. No, hello, Craft. Oh, hey there. Hello, Craft. What are you doing here? Nothing. Aren't you supposed to be, well, doing whatever you do all day long? Nothing. What I do is none of your concern, Mags. If you're doing something improper, it'll soon be the concern of Big George to begin with. Damn, caught by the Imperial Law herself. What, I'm not allowed to just stand near the shrine in the convent? Yes, maybe you'd enjoy doing whatever you do somewhere else. Any place is better than here. Until later, Archdeacon Druckerin. Okay, sir, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, sir? I don't trust it. I don't trust none of it. I mean, the hand is still there. That's good. He hasn't nicked that, but Why are you up here? Why are you up here, sir? I am very suspicious. Yes, God bless you too. Don't get involved in my business, madam. And then I see Gertrude. I also see Mousefanger. Now, I am just about out of time for this episode. Anyone in here? Okay, no. Alrighty then. In the next episode, we have a chat with Gertrude. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.